Hello, this is Nick from Prestman Auto doing a video walkthrough of our 2021 Honda Accord. So what I'm going to do is we're going to walk all the way around. We're going to look for any dents, scratches, any kind of blemishes in the outside. Then we're going to go inside, go over some of the features, make sure everything's, working properly. And then finally, we're going to pop the hood and evaluate just a little bit in the engine bay, just for good measure. So first impressions are honestly really good. Normally you'd expect to see a little bit of rock chipping up here in the front just because that's where it usually is. But I'm not seeing much of anything. So starting off really, really strong. Looks like you have a very small one right there. Oh, actually. Nope, never mind. That's coming off. I thought it was a scratch, but it was not so. So never mind. But let's start going around, see what we can find. If I do see anything, I'll be sure to stop, zoom in, make sure you get a good visual so you know everything going on. So tires on here are in great condition. You have loads of life left in those, so that's awesome. Love that. Looks like you have a little, oh, actually, it looks like you had a paint chip, but has since been touched up, so you don't have to worry about that peeling or anything. But good to know nonetheless. Awesome. Oh, sweet. Okay, so you got the floor mats in this one, so that's great. Love that. Looks like you have a couple other smaller chips in here that have also already been touched up with the paint, so those won't be spreading anymore, but again, good to know all the same. Needs a bit of a bath. That's a pretty easy fix. All right, well, as far as the exterior goes, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, it looks really, really nice. So let's hop inside and see what we can find in the interior real quick. All right, so we got two warning lights up right now. The first is my seatbelt light, which is, correct. And then the second is the gas light, which is also correct. So that is pretty straightforward. Awesome. So everything up there is looking good. As far as the interior features go, there's quite a few. So I'm gonna go a little bit fast just for the sake of time, so this video isn't like 40 minutes long. But starting off, you're going to have your adaptive cruise control as well as your lane keep assist, which is a lot of fun. You're also going to have your paddle shifters and a couple other sensors and some self-driving whatevers. Over here, you're going to have your heated seats as well as your AC, which does blow hot. And let's check the other end of that. Give it just a sec. There you go. And does blow cold. So that's awesome. Most of your fun stuff is going to be here up top on your infotainment screen. So you're going to have your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, connect your phone, all the fun stuff that a boy could dream of. Let's make sure your audio's working. Sweet, sweet. You're going to have your auto vehicle hold, econ mode, sport mode, auto vehicle, stop start system, and then electronic parking brake. Other than that, you got your basic stuff up here, so lights and all that jazz. What's up, dude? Windows roll down, windows roll up, down, and up. Let's check the mirrors real quick. Perfect. Awesome. As far as the interior condition goes, it's honestly really, really good. I'm not seeing any rips, any dents, any tears, any stains, any discoloration. Really not much of anything. It looks pretty solid, honestly. So down here you got a couple plug-ins and a little extra space, a couple more plug-ins and a little extra space, and on. So very, very nice. But we can go over features all day. For the sake of time, let's call it there. Let's pop the hood in the engine bay. Check that out real quick, and then that should be good for this video. All right, so while we're out here, here's a quick look around some of our lot. So Got cars way down over there, down to some of the banners, and then we got some more cars way down over there, down to the matters. We're expanding. I don't know if you can see it from here, but we're paving out some new ground over there. We just bought up some new land. So we're getting bigger, which is fun. We sell more cars here than any independent dealer in the state. We've been around for 33 years, which you don't have to know that. You know, like that's not like super important, but I feel like it is nice to know a little bit about who you're working with. You know, we didn't just start up yesterday and we're just trying our best. Anyway, so I don't know how mechanically inclined you are or aren't, but regardless of how much you know about cars, you should always look under the hood of any vehicle you're looking to buy. The reason being, even if you don't know anything about cars, you at least know what neglect looks like. So if you got like cobwebs all over everything, if it's all just covered in rust and you got like just an ocean of dust and whatever, batteries got a bunch of acid buildup and, you know, it just doesn't look so good, then I would probably ask some more questions at that point. That being said, this looks great. Very, very well taken care of. There's really not even dust on it. So 10 out of 10 under here. If you are mechanically inclined, we can go into a little bit more detail, but we'll keep this video pretty user-friendly for now. Suffice to say, when you pop the hood of an engine bay, this is exactly what you want to see. So if you have any questions about anything or I missed anything, just let me know. I'm happy to show you anything on here. But for now, this is your new Honda Accord.